This is weird. This is really weird. This is really fucking weird. This is really weird. I feel like a fucking freak driving around with a crash helmet on. But you know, the secret life of a superhero and all that. So I've managed to blag this vehicle, which is a V8 Range Rover, because it's an automatic and I can't drive a manual because my leg is still screwed. And I'm bound to meet someone in a minute down here because this is a tiny country lane and I'm going to have to wave at them wearing gloves and a f***ing helmet, which is actually really, really hot. But anyway, so I'm going to do a camera setup for you lovely people. So many people have asked me over the years, and I have ignored their messages of pleading and help because they can't get the microphone set up correctly. So I'm just going to run you through a quick setup of how I do it. How I do it on my helmet. My helmet. What else has been happening? Thank you all for your messages of condolence. This is probably the last weekend of glorious sunshine we're going to have in this country now before it goes into the dark winter. Winter is coming. That was a Game of Thrones reference there. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm pretty depressed, I must say, just being sat at home. It's hard work. It's really hard work. Also, as I'm gabbing, that monetization shizneg, it's kind of a test. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen with it, because I don't know. I honestly don't know if it's worth it because it's actually quite annoying. Oh look, someone's having a wedding or something. Look at that. Should I turn up and ruin it? Get really drunk and urinate in the cake? So yeah, it's just a test, a temporary thing for like a month. See if I actually earn any money, if it's worth it. Because every time I reply to a comment, you have to go back to the page to reply to it. So even the adverts are annoying me right now. So oh, thank you. I just got the weirdest look. Oh. Anyway, so that's just a test. Oh no, this is where I want to park and hang out. I'm just going to park right here because this is where I want to stop. And being a Range Rover, I can just go up onto the mound. Doesn't even feel like I'm off the road. So that's that. Park. It's weird driving an auto. Anyway, so camera setup. I don't know why I'm wearing gloves. I thought it would add to it. Fucking idiot. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not joking. This is probably the 6th time I've tried to record this f***ing video. The GoPro is bullshit in terms of microphones. It is, oh my god, it drives me mad. It drives me mad. It doesn't work with the thing on, the viewfinder thing. It's a pain in the arse. Anyway, so back again. I'm going to try not to sound like an absolute rage monkey now because I'm literally going mad with rage. Oh, it's really hot sat in this car. I don't know why I've decided to do it here. Anyway, so I'm doing this blind because I don't have the bloody microphone. No, not f***ing microphone. I don't have the bloody viewfinder stuck on the back. So hopefully we'll capture it all. Anyway, so this is my camera setup. Again, for the 6th time, this is my camera setup. I've got the Drift HD mounted on the top there with a nice, cute little sucker mount there. Not a sucker mount, adhesive mount. And when I run the cable up, I literally just wrap it round here a few times. So twice around the bottom, twice in the middle section, and that gives you a nice, non-slack, flappy around cable, which could get snagged. Sorry, apologise for the car. Which could get snagged in any kind of Ginster's van driving down the A40. So that cable runs through there and it wraps around the base and then it runs all the way around there into my helmet. And once it's in, I've run it through the poppers, so I've unpopped this, run it round there, and it ends up, hopefully you can see that there. I'm pointing at this thing here. That is the tip of my microphone, and that's the position I run it in. This little wind flap thing helps quite a lot as well. I mean, anything really above 60 miles an hour you're going to struggle with anyway. I'm still struggling to work that out. But this is the best place I've found. However, what you must do with this camera, must do, if it's on, yes, is I don't know if you can see this that well, but you go into the settings, and mic sensitivity is the first one. You really want to be on the first bar out of the three, so only one bar is illuminated green. If you have any more than that, because the microphone is so close to your mouth, you'll get distortion. So regardless of where you put the microphone, it'll sound shit. So that is really important, and I thank Ollie333 for pointing that out to me. And that's it really. Oh, here's a last little thing. This is my leg. This is my leg. I've got a new thing. It's kind of has echoes of Forrest Gump, the early years, with this kind of angled caliper thing, but it's fantastic because it actually allows me to bend my knee, which is brilliant. Yeah, which is awesome. So thank you so much, NHS, for this invention, because it's amazing. If I had a cast on, I'd be sick. I'd just be constantly vomiting sickness into the atmosphere. This is so weird. So weird. So yeah, so that was my camera setup video. Fuck me. That was annoying. I've tried to do that video so many times, and this time wasn't any easier. Let's just pull out in front of this guy. There we go, he's going right anyway. No one's gonna fuck with a guy wearing a crash helmet, to be honest, are they? Let's try not to run this cyclist over. Has he broken something? Or has he just stopped? He's just stopped. He looks like he's stopped to wait for his wife, who's slowing down. He's got that agitated look about him, like, come on, love. Maybe we'll see her cavorting with a badger. And why I'm wearing gloves, I don't know. Just adds to the effect. But I do. I probably looks like I've got really skinny shoulders because I've got a helmet on. But trust me, I'm hard. I've got massive shoulders, massive mighty shoulders. They're like two lamb shanks strapped to a pork belly. Ow. It was a pretty shit reverse. It was a mega shit reverse. That's better. Shut up! Where's the key? Oh, there it is.